He's just touched down pretty much 24 hours ago. Is it 24 hours?
Yeah, a day.
Yeah, John Robbins in the studio, should I say, right now. How you doing, mate?
I'm pretty great. Love to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Now, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and have a chat to us.
It's all right. I was trying to get my hair cut before.
Yeah.
And I didn't have time, so apologise.
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
But it's not cool like your hair.
I actually need to get a haircut, but I like what you're doing. I'm trying to get to that length.
You've got like a little bit cut in like a rapper on the left.
Yeah, I do rap.
And what is that? What's the significance of that?
It's just the ladies love it.
For the chicks. How old are you?
28.
28.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you reckon the ladies won't love it?
Well, I don't know how old are the people that watch this show, because of the colour of the sofa.
They're like in their 40s.
But the sofa suggests sort of 7 to 12.
Do you reckon?
So if you say the chicks dig it and...
Chicks dig it, mate.
Okay.
It's not about the couch, it's about who's sitting on the couch.
Okay,
you know,
cool.
Yeah, and now that you're here, it's even better.
So do we look straight down the camera? Because in England, if you do telly, that's the one thing they don't say, is don't look down the camera. But because this is young, cool, hip dudes, have you got to be
Yeah, I reckon chucking some points as well.
Straight down the gun?
Just like that.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Yeah, I think that they dig that. But why do they say don't look down the camera? Because it's weird if I'm talking to the people at home, it would be weird to be talking to the people at home and like looking up there.
Drew, let me introduce you to something called the fourth wall.
Okay.
So in film and TV, there's a suggestion that that bit doesn't exist.
Okay.
So if you were watching Coronation Street and halfway through...
Good show.
Well, I've heard that they're obsessed with it over here.
Very much so.
And one of the characters looked down the gun and said, like that, that would be very weird.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, that would be weird. But if you're hosting a show and you're talking to the people, though, do you reckon that it would be alright to look down there?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, so... Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we cleared that up. It's good. Anyway, I like your hair. I think you should keep it.
Really?
Yeah. And you've got some big shows coming up. Like, it's actually called The Big Show.
It's called The Big Show.
And that's happening this weekend at the Bruce Mason.
It was called The Medium-Sized Show until I was confirmed.
And then you're on the bill, and then bang, here we've got The Big Show, ladies and gentlemen.
So I've got the big shows at the Bruce Mason Centre, which is in Auckland.
Yep.
You have to bear in mind I don't really know what day it is, so I'm going to get mixed up.
You've been here like less than 24 hours.
And then next week we're in Wellington, or as you guys call it, Wellsies? Wello? Well?
We can call it whatever you want.
What's the slang name for Wellington?
Welly.
Welly.
Yeah.
Then we're in Welly, and then we're back in Orksey. And I'm doing my solo show the 7th to 10th of May.
Yeah.
And my birthday's on the 4th of May, which is pretty exciting for everyone.
Yeah, what are you going to be, how are you going to celebrate?
By flying from Wello to Orza.
Yeah.
And then doing 24 shows or something, because we're doing also the big show back in Auckland then in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
Very busy.
You're here for about a month, so hopefully you do get to do some cool stuff while you're here. Have you got anything that you've like on the list that you want to do before?
Yeah, but I don't want to sound like a douche, but I really want to go to the Hobbiton. I want to go to the Lord of the Rings and meet Gandalf.
That is apparently amazing. I haven't been myself.
Why have you not been? Does not everyone have to go?
No, you don't. You don't have to go. I reckon it should be mandatory though. But no, we just. I just haven't got round to it, mate.
Tell you what we could do. We could recreate how they do the special effect.
Yeah.
With the height.
Okay.
So we can make you into a hobbit.
Yeah. Do you want to do
with this in the way?
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, go on then.
How do we do it? You're the expert.
You told
me about the fourth wall.
You stand right by the camera.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this will work.
Yeah.
No, but you stand up.
No, I look like a giant.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm a hobbit.
Oh, wait. Okay, let's see.
So I turn to you.
Oh, look at a hobbit. That? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Hi there.
Give me a high five. Oh, no, you just high five my face. Just slightly, yeah. There you go.
Does that work?
Yeah. Oh.
So that's basically Peter Jackson made what, $100 billion for just doing that. So there you go.
Wow. So I reckon that we should probably go into film.
Yeah, but I think by that you mean sexy films, and I don't want to be in a sexy film.
But I have a feeling that deep down you do.
Probably, but I can't access that part of my mind.
Really?
I'd probably go mad.
So when people come to your shows, there's not going to be any sexy time?
Zero pornography in my show. I did once get naked on stage. Is that a suitable topic?
Tell us about that.
On the multicoloured sofa?
No, it's fine. It's like I said, it's not about the couch. It's about who's on the couch.
Okay, cool.
And right now...
Well, shouldn't it? It's also about who's watching the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I never thought about that.
Well, anyway, I got... so anyway, I was doing a late night gig in Edinburgh a few years ago, and it's quite kind of leery, like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And they had they had this bit in the middle where you could plug your show for a minute, fit 60 seconds in front of like 300 people as long as you were naked.
Wow.
And the person who was going to do it chickened out, so I was comparing, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, the naked promo's not turned up." And then everyone starts chanting off. And I was like, oh. I said, that's not going to happen at all.
Yeah.
But then, if people keep chanting something, after about a minute, you think, oh, this is going to happen. So anyway, I sort of cut a long story short. I did it, and I was like, if I can do it, you've got to go absolutely mental. And so I got nude behind a curtain, and then I came out, and I was expecting them to go absolutely crazy. And there was just this silence, and all these camera phones going up. And just go in the front row, cut through the silence, and said, "Mate, what is wrong with your balls?" And it was like, well, nothing. And what happened is, because I was so nervous, and I've since had this confirmed by a guy who works at Bristol Zoo, is that in the wild...
Should we continue the story or not?
Well, kangaroos, when they fight, to protect themselves, they retract the dudes.
Oh, okay.
And I had inadvertently... performed a half roux, so I had one cowardly guy.
Oh wow!
So,
but you did it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I thought it was going to be kind of like rock and roll, but it was more like an episode of Embarrassing Bodies. Yeah. If you don't get that show over here, that makes no sense. Do you? Why did you get all of the rubbish UK TV? I went to my hotel and I turned on this 5 channels. One of them was LOLO.
Yeah.
And the other one was Dickinson's Real Deal.
Yeah. Here we get Doctor Who as well.
But that's a good show.
Oh, okay.
But why would you pick Dickinson's Real Deal when like The Wire exists?
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know.
Anyway,
that's why watch this show because it's way more entertaining.
But you're about 18 months behind with Coronation Street.
Probably.
Ken goes missing for a while.
Oh, don't say that.
Just check the newspapers from from like 2 months ago as to why. Watch out for the spoiler alert.
Make sure you go and see John perform live. You can see him this weekend, Bruce Mason next week in Welly or Wells or Waco, whatever you want to call it.
Wellsy.
And then also he's got his own solo show, remember, in Auckland from the 7th to the 10th of May.
Cool Dudes Only.
Cool Dudes Only, that's right. And you may see him naked, you may not.
You will not, that won't happen.
You may or may not, he doesn't know yet. But yeah, head up comedyfestival.co.nz for more information. Whew, I think we got there.
Do we do that?
Shall we? And blow it up?
Oh, right, I see.
Let's blow it up.
Just like being Eminem.
Yeah. Let's get back into the top 40.